ordering of sentences, our next chapter for verbal ability. My dear friends, more than your knowledge on grammar, English or verbal ability, this chapter would require your common sense to understand the flow of events. In these questions, each passage consists of 6 sentences. The first and the 6th sentence are given in the beginning. The middle 4 sentences in each have been removed and jumbled up. You have to just arrange the middle 4 sentences as P, Q, R and S. And once you do that, you'll find the proper order for the 4 sentences, which will make the paragraph meaningful. Now, one tip that will be useful while ordering the sentences properly is the focus on the subject. Now, the focus on the subject in the flow of sentences remains the same till the focus is been shifted by using a modifier, conjunction, interjection or preposition. That means every second sentence which will follow the first sentence will emphasize on the same subject by indicating the subject with the use of a pronoun. Until and unless the flow of the paragraph is shifted by using a modifier or a conjunction to another object or another person within the paragraph. So let's go to some examples. Example 1. Sentence 1 here is, in the middle of one side of the square sits the chairman of the committee, the most important person in the room. Then P is, for a committee is not just a mere collection of individuals. Q is, on him rests much of the responsibility for the success or failure of the committee. R, while this is happening, we have an opportunity to get the feel of this committee. S, as the meeting opens, he runs briskly through a number of formalities. And the last sentence, which is S6, is, from the moment its members meet, it begins to have a short, nebulous life of its own. Now here we can see that in the given question, in S1, the emphasis is on the chairman of the committee. Now from the options, we have to keep on joining or finding out those sentences which are emphasizing on the same chairman of committee by using pronouns like on him, him, he. So the next sentence that we can see is Q. Q is focusing again, on him rests much of responsibility for the success or failure of the committee. Then you have to see that any other sentence is there which is focusing on he or him. Then it is option S, which is saying, as the meeting opens, he runs briskly through a number of formalities. Now if we look at the option R, then it is used as a modulator, which gradually shifts the focus from the chairman of the committee towards the committee, which says, while this is happening, we have an opportunity to get the feel of this committee. So R will come next. And then as the sentence ends with committee, we have to go to the sentence which starts with the focus on committee, which is P, which says, for a committee is not just a mere collection of individuals. So the right option is Q, S, R and P. Next question. A force of exists between everybody in the universe. P, normally it is very small, but when the one of the bodies is a planet like Earth, the force is considerable. Q, it has been investigated by many scientists including Galileo and Newton. R, everything on or near the surface of the Earth is attracted by the mass of Earth. S, this gravitational force depends on the mass of the bodies involved. And the last sentence, which is S6, is, the greater the mass, the greater is the Earth's force of attraction on it. We can call this force of attraction as gravity. Now here S1 is emphasizing on force and describing a law. Now after that, those statements or those sentences will follow which will keep the same flow of emphasis on force. And as we can see that in option Q, it starts with it, and it is a pronoun which emphasizes the force. It has been investigated by many scientists including Galileo and Newton. Then the next statement which continues this flow is, this gravitational force depends on the mass of the bodies involved. Now this is also talking about the same force. Now the flow has not changed yet, but in sentence S at the end we can see the shift is been made to the mass of bodies. So we have to find out that sentence which begins or emphasizes on mass of bodies. That we can see in option P. Normally it is very small, but when one of the bodies is a planet like Earth, the force is considerable. Then after P, the leftover or the last statement is R, which says everyone on or near the surface of Earth is attracted by the mass of Earth. So the right order is QSPR. Next example, Kolkata, unlike other cities, kept its tram. P, as a result, their horrendous congestion. Q, it was going to be the first in South Asia. R, they run down the center of the road. S, to ease in the city, decided to build an underground railway line. And S6, the last sentence is, the foundation stone was laid in 1972. Now let's see, the sentence S1 ends on emphasizing what? S1 ends on emphasizing on trams. So let's find the next sentence which begins on the emphasis on trams, that we can see in option R, which says they run down the center of the road. They is about trams. Now this sentence ends on the focus on center on roads. So the next sentence which is related to roads is P, which is saying as a result their horrendous congestion. Now congestion is on the road. So let's see the next sentence which is starting with something related to congestion or horrendous congestion. That is what we can see in S, which is saying to ease in the city. To ease in is something which is opposite to congestion. So it is saying to ease in the city, decided to build an underground railway line. Now here the focus is totally shifting to now railway line. So the next statement will be, it was going to be the first in South Asia. So this railway line will be the first in South Asia. So the right sequence is R, P, S, Q.